But every once in a while, you get some that you can really respect and you appreciate, and it just makes you want to work harder for that person because you can see that level, how they carry themselves. For example, today, we had a superintendent brought us over, and the superintendent calls us over, and he's like, anybody can be doing busy work because we're kind of in a transition period where we're waiting on an approval. But he brought us over and he had his book of prints out, and he was literally going through certain key things of what is coming up, what's next, how things are going, what the project's going to turn into. His perspective as far as what his responsibility is, because we're the general on the job of overseeing the other contractors and trades, and being able to maybe spot things where if he's not there, you still have the knowledge to say, something just don't look right, to bring it to their attention. And he went through it. He went page by page. And he also said, when there's nothing to do, come over, feel free. It's on my desk. Go through it, learn it. Anybody should know what is going on the job. I mean, one, to yourself, and two, I'm not always around, and it just reflects us by how the project is completed. And if you're anybody that just doesn't want to suck up air and just be out here, you want to make a difference, you want to be an asset to the company you work for, which you should, as well as your community, your family, whatever. So it was refreshing today to see somebody of leadership. And I don't know the guy from Adam. I just started working for him maybe a couple weeks ago. Don't know anything about the guy. But certain people carry their energy in a way that you can tell, one, you don't mess with them. As far as messing with them, you don't take advantage of the job. And you don't take advantage of the person. They're not going to tolerate it. You don't even have to tell you, but just get that vibe that, and if you do, you should be there anyway. And then they still don't want to keep it. Or you get ones that all that's left at the door and literally have knowledge, not afraid to share knowledge because they are secure in their own job, but want to teach, one, to make the project better. Two, why would you want anybody less than that around you if that's the way you think? So I really found it refreshing today, and how he did that, and just the message that I know it sends. Especially if I'm an old dog in this game too. You see it all, and it's just refreshing to know that the people are out there. It's encouraging. It's motivating, really. Inspiring. I think that's the word I was looking for. If you can work and make a difference, then make a difference. If you can teach, then teach. Don't hold it. Move it forward. I mean, that's what we should do in life, period. Leave the insecurities there at the door. You should never feel threatened by wanting somebody else to at least learn your scope of the job so things can get done. That way, when things could be done, people aren't walking around twiddling their thumbs, pushing brooms, can actually see the landscape of the job and say, okay, you know what? This is something that I could do that falls under your title. The more eyes that see things, the less mistakes are going to be made. And don't be afraid to be a voice. Don't be afraid to be a voice. Say something. And don't be afraid to want to push yourself harder and further, as you should. But really, what difference are you making? I mean, when you go home after that, is that something to hang your head on? You're not making a difference. And if you can settle for that, then you just settle for anything, really.